The time has come. The time has come for mining. Coal, you are indeed first. But I feel like you'll be... Oh, I was about to say you'll be first for a while, as in, like, you'll be first, but the second message will be far away, but no. Second was also quick. This is before I've even put it in the mining stream section. Here from Schultz server. I wonder if Lucas is in Schultz server. Probably not. Hello, said wow. Anyways, 'tis mining, 'tis time, and it also has been a long time since I've done a bit of mining. A very long time, but it's fine. Everything's good, you know. I've been doing a lot of raft, and I'm so close to being. Well, I say I'm so close to being done with it. I think I'll probably be in the so close to being done with it stage when I'm like decorating the raft. Because at that point, like, if you're at the point where you're decorating, there's no way that it's not like basically fucking done. But yeah, I've done a lot of. I've basically been playing a lot of raft. If you've been wondering why I haven't streamed for a while, um, but yeah, there also hasn't been a lot of things going on in skyblock, but that's more just as usual. Although there is something on alpha. I kind of forgot. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot what it is. What they do on alpha again? They did something with the chocolate factory, and hold on, let me bring that up. Let me pull that up, Jamie. I'll pull that up. They did a bunch of random changes actually. They've done some pest stuff. They've done. I mean, with pests, it comes with general garden changes. Chocolate factory, making the chocolate factory a bit easier. Some Crimson Isle stuff with lava and trophy fishing, Kudra, some faction changes that would have been nice had I switched factions after this update, but oh well. And then they unsoulbound a bunch of stuff, which is actually quite nice, because that means I can finally not have to grind a bunch of Cade leads to upgrade my nether sack. I can just buy them off of the bazaar, which is brilliant. I love that. That is wonderful. And then a bunch of bug fixes where I don't think there's anything particularly major in those bug fixes, although maybe there is, and I just haven't seen it. But sometimes there are some major things in bug fixes. Like that's why I generally try to at least to read everything in the patch notes because it's literally all the changes they've done, or at least they've said that they've done. Sometimes they'll not put things in patch notes that they have done, and then they'll like mention it later on, like, oh yeah, we did this by the way. But but no, like I think it's a good idea to read the entirety of patch notes, even the bug fixes. Some people will think bug fixes aren't important, but sometimes there's bug fixes in there that have some major consequences. I mean, double XP on mithril blocks was a bug fix. I mean, that's pretty major. I'll need to do the barbarian faction a second time for skyblock XP. Yeah, it's a bit of an unfortunate one. I don't think my PV is it gonna work? Oh, it is. That's nice. So my Crimson Isle thing, I had 12,000. I can't. It might have been more than 12,000, but I had max barb rep, and then obviously I needed to get max mage rep to do the mycelium minion. But I do want to stay on barbarian because I prefer the barbarian side for things. But that means that I'm gonna have to lose all my mage rep, and I can't be bothered to do quests again. So I've just basically got not enough mage rep now, but I've got, neutral barb rep. It's a pain, it's a whole thing. Um, if I wanted to get 12,000 rep quickly, then in theory, what I should do is just... Actually, hold on, this might be a good idea. Oh, no, no, it's a bad idea, actually. Hold on. Wait, no, wait, hold on, actually. Maybe this is a good idea. I get to 12,000 mage rep again through going into negative barb reputation. And then when the update comes out, it says you can't have negative barb rep anymore. In theory, it just puts me back to 0 again. So I can basically just get some free mage rep and then go back to barbarian again and not have to worry about me doing barbarian quests, reducing my mage rep. And I can always have 12,000 rep. Maybe? I don't know. That's something I should really think about doing. If I am going to do that, it's the thing I should do before um, before the update comes out. And you never know with the admins. The update could come out like now, tomorrow, yesterday, or it could come out in a month. It could literally be anywhere between those two things. But yes, tis a thing. Skyblock poo poo for real, said wow. You know, wise words, I would say. Wise words. It's been a long time since I've been here too. Notifications made me come here. That's nice. I'm glad you have come to stream because you know, I'm here to do my periodic yap sesh where I yap about various different things. See, you know, some people do yap sessions just talking to a camera. Instead, I do yap sessions while playing hypixel skyblock. Specifically mining in skyblock. You know, that's a special type of yap sesh. So you can call it like rambling to a camera. Well, I mean, in my case, it's not rambling to a camera. It'd be rambling into a mic. I don't know. Anyway. But yeah, I got an interesting thing in my life. I got my grades back, and you know, I've got a good grade for my master's degree, so that's pretty sick. That's pretty good. I was one off of the highest mark that I could get, so I'm kind of sad about that one. Well, I say the highest mark, not like I was at 99 out of 100. It's more that like you either get like a distinction, merit, or pass for a master's from what I can see. And I was one mark off of distinction, which is quite sad. It doesn't mean like I was like 80 or 90, you know, percent or anything. But I was one mark off of distinction, chat. I'm sad. I'm sad. Unc already got a master's. Yeah, that's right. I got a master's degree, chat. I mean, to be fair, I haven't graduated yet, but you know, it's my master's grade is in. The course has finished. You quit Skyblock and you got a job? Nice, said well. Very nice. You still play this game. I do indeed, George C. I do still play this game. That being said, I have been AFK for the past week, pretty much. Pretty much been AFK this week. I mean, AFK is what it is. Oh, thank you, Sedwell, for the €8 and 26 cents. That's very nice of you, man. Hold on, let me see. This is a nice thing with glaciate tunnels is that it's not like locked down like MFM was. I can go to my island and immediately put you on the board. I can put you on the board. You know, I haven't done this in a while as well. I haven't put someone on the board. I think you're already on the board, so I should probably just update your sign. Yeah, there we go. So quick maths, 26 euros. But thank you, man. It's very, it's very nice of you. Thank you so much for the €8 and 26 cents. I thought you were from England. I converted euro to pound. It came through as euro for me. It's not it's not in pounds, but I don't know. Maybe YouTube did some weird stuff. But yeah, 826 euros is probably like it's probably like £7 something. If I had to guess. You're going to graduate from your bachelor's degree in May 2025. Nice. What's your master's in? Game development. I thought you were, oh yeah, that one. £6.90? Hell yes. Hell yes, man. Let's go. £6.90. Fuck yeah. This is sick. But yeah, thank you so much. I got donations, chat. I am financially gaining from my ramblings in the hypixels of skyblock. Let's go. I got a generous donation. I started my apprenticeship 2 months late, and now I'm on your second week in. Haven't had this much fun in ages. That's sick. That's really nice. It's really nice to hear, like, you get into a job. Actually, honestly, I should put my sign back. Need to have inventory space, but it's like really nice to hear that, like, you go into a job basically, and that you're enjoying it. Because that's what I mean. I'm very much so hoping for that once if I get like a game dev job somewhere, then yeah, I'm pretty confident that I'll enjoy it. But you know, that's like the nice thing is that if you're working and you're enjoying your work, it's brilliant. It's great. It's like the perfect situation, really. You get your bachelor's in chemistry and mechanical engineering. Hell yeah, man. That's sick. I do like those two fields. I like chemistry. I'm a bit of engineer myself. I'm somewhat of an engineer myself. That's a classic meme, that one, but those are really I like those subjects. Those are like material science, but material science is like it's like one of those things I needed to do well in chemistry for. And unfortunately, I didn't do well in chemistry in my A level, but oh well. You're learning car mechanic, but for like semi-trucks, buses, and V classes for Mercedes. Ah, well, that's great. That's pretty sick. That's cool. Have you? I mean, well, you're an apprenticeship 2 months late. You're in your second week in. You might want to get your master's too at some point, but you don't know yet. You still got 3.5 years of learning to go. Well, yeah, that's the thing with like an apprenticeship is that it's part job, part learning. I didn't do an apprenticeship. I was looking into an apprenticeship before I went to uni. Um, I wonder if it would have been a better idea to do an apprenticeship, but I didn't go down that path. But it is a good path. You get money early. And like technically work experience, because a lot of jobs are about work experience and, well, I mean, experience in industry, that type of thing. Feels like whenever you get like your first job, it's not that you're set, but at least you can say that you've had X amount of experience in uh in said industry, and that's like the thing that always comes up. It's like, oh, we're looking for someone with 20,000 years of experience in in AI or fucking, in some random thing. You do your masters, you can change, or you can charge horrendous amounts of hourly work pay. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I mean, the thing that I'm like, I mean, like, it's sort of like a Actually, maybe I shouldn't say this. I'm actually going to refrain from saying that. I wonder if I've said that before on stream, but anyway. But yeah, tis very nice. If I were to open my own workshop, an hour of work gets paid around 180 euros and more. 180 euros an hour? What are you, fucking Jeff Bezos, man? What the heck? What the heck? This guy's making shitloads of money. Actually, I remember seeing, I can't remember where I saw it, but there was some like meme of well, not meme, but it was like some worker and then Jeff Bezos going around, and then it was showing like Jeff Bezos' salary on him, like per second, like tallying up, and then the worker he was talking to, and it was kind of interesting. It was like the thousands piling up, and he hadn't reached like a dollar or something. Anyways, Ferry says, "Yo, can you please give me some grand experience potions, please?" No, I don't give out stuff for free. This is not a free stuff stream. He was glazing Bezos in that video. I can't remember what video it was. There was a video where, some it was some video where he was making like a shit, it had like the money basically. Money is hourly rate piling up. Ferry's like, I don't have Bazaar, please. What do you mean you don't have Bazaar? I mean, like, you just joined the game and you're not, like, level 7 or whatever it is you need for the Bazaar yet. Just play the game, man. You don't need free shit. If you just started the game, which sounds like you have because you haven't got the Bazaar yet. Unless you're Iron Man, in which case I wouldn't be able to give you anything. So either I can't give you anything because you're an Iron Man, or I shouldn't give you anything because you're an early game player and need to learn how to, you need to learn how to play the game. And if you're a late game player, then just grind it yourself. So basically, I don't need to give you money at any stage. Skyblock is not about the handouts. But if you do get handouts, then it's kind of nice. But then you also have to worry about, like, getting banned because of false ban because of IRL trading. But then if it's under like a bill, or if it's like a bill or under, you're probably fine. Although it's probably not. I don't know. Anyway, no money, grand XP potion. I'm not giving you free stuff, man. I'm not doing it. Macash, can I please have grand experience bottle? Cole, what is your net worth, Cole? Hold on. How much money does Cole have for... Let's see the net worth. Do I even need to wait for it to load? Can I just show his bank account? Yeah. 364 mil with the 3.5 bill. Oh wait, no, it's 3.5 bill bank and then 364 mil purse. Damn, man. Your life is progressing so much right now to the fact that I started an apprenticeship and also working on driver's license, fixed sleep schedule and shit. Fuck yeah, man. Let's go. It's nice to see some W's. Like, if you get some W's going, you can ride those W's into more W's. Like, with money, you can then, you can buy goods. What was that Homer Simpson? It was like a Homer Simpson thing where he's like, money can be used. I don't know why it makes me laugh though. It's like a Homer Simpsons thing where it's like money can be used to buy goods and services. Don't know why the. Anyway, you're saving up for a car right now? Nice. That is very nice. Who else just saw a legendary profile review on Macash's stream? Do you want a full-on profile review, Real Cole? Wait, he does profile reviews. Polar, do you want a profile review? Wait, Macash is live? Are you not subscribed, Syntax Man? Are you not entertained? Anyway. Number 6 stream? Hell yeah. It may have been a few, or a week and a bit later, but, But yeah, saving up for a car, it's like one of those things where, like, a lot of like, isn't it like it's like a freedom thing. A lot of people will say like, oh, it's a freedom thing. You can go wherever you want and stuff, which is true. But also you can do the same with like public transport. But regardless, a car is good. You know, a car is very nice. You can go far places with a car. You can go to the ends of the earth, I'm sure. I don't know, car's good. Did I hear profile review do me? I can't profile review too many people because that would be a little bit. It'll be a little bit over the top me doing like 5 profile reviews. Especially if I do like if I go onto someone's profile and then just go like, oh, this is a very very normal profile. Not really much for me to talk about here, but we'll see. Your stream ping's not working. This is sad. $20. Oh, I wanted a peanut. What? Eh? What? What is colon? All right, let's do Cooper. What is... So Cooper does not have foraging, but, you know, foraging update is coming at some point, and, you know, that's essentially foraging update. No Blaze Slayer, though. Severe lack of Blaze Slayering. This is sad. I mean, that's the same thing with me, though. I need to do Blaze Slayer. Like, it's a thing I need to do. And maybe that should be something I should do while I'm AFKing on Raft. Although I'm kind of not AFKing on Raft anymore. I have like all of the wood that I need, I think. Probably. I mean, I say that I get like a shit ton of wood and then I'm surprised. Not I never think like, oh, I'm finished with wood, but I always think that like, oh, I'll probably be, you know, using this wood for a while, but I'm surprised at how much wood the Raft, you know, uses whenever I'm building shit. It's really surprising how much wood it takes. But, you know, that's Raft and all. Cooper-wise, you know, he's got money. 5 bill in his bank, 500 mil in his purse, 400 billion in net worth. His IRL net worth money, according to NEU, is 75 grand. It's also no way endorsing IRL trading. Same here. You know, it's a bad thing. But yeah, that money is all in. Whatchamacallit? Can we find them anywhere? It's in the backpacks, I would assume. Yeah, it's all in like skins and stuff. It's all in skins. I don't really have any. I mean, I do have some, but like, I don't really have many skins. 75k. It goes off of the rate that you would need to buy it from hypixel. You know, it's not like they keep a note of what the black market of selling coins is. And I'm pretty sure those two rates are very like massively disconnected. And it would make sense because, you know, one of them is like one of them you won't get banned and one of them you will get banned. But anyways, said I was like, sell the account. Sell it. Sell the I am not endorsing it. I'm not doing it. No. I want to buy a car as some kind of project because you sold your PC and you have a bunch of free time. That's pretty cool. You buy a car as a project, so you're gonna like work on your car or something. Like upgrade it or something, like tinkering with. Is that a thing that like people did like a long time ago as well? Because I mean there's definitely people who do it today as well. But I think I don't know. I think like tinkering with a car is a cool thing. You can add all sorts of cool stuff to your car if you wanted. You can add fucking cup holders and shit. That's right. You can have shit tons of cup holders for zero reason. You can have 20 cup holders. I don't know. You can do loads of things with a car. There's a lot of stuff to tinker around with a car because it has a few good things in it. You got a car battery. A lot of car batteries are lead. I forget what They use lead. I forget what the battery chemistry is, but it's some lead thing. And you know, what if we replace those with lithium ion? What if we explode? What if they just exploded then? That's probably why they're not lithium ion, because I think lithium ion probably have a little bit more of a. I mean, lithium ion is more energy dense, so I think lithium ion is just a little bit more expensive than the lead car batteries. But anyway, regardless, that's a whole thing of stuff that I don't know really as much about. Although I know a little bit, but not enough. Anyways, they're calling Cooper's net worth skin carried. I think a lot of people with shit tons of net worth are skin carried. But I think of like skins are very valuable. And I mean, I don't think skins. I mean, they're not that valuable to me, obviously. I don't have any skins, but it for me, it's a bit like a Bitcoin situation, or you get what I mean. Like it's sort of people store it. It's like a store of value as opposed to it being a thing that's useful. If you get what I mean, it's not like a hype. It's not like something you would use day to day, but it's something that is a good store of value. And that's generally, it's people treat it as an investment. Um, so yeah, it's what skins are really for. Here from Schultz server, hello Fetcher. Macash mining streams are really inspiring. I'm glad to hear that, Bootu. Thank you, man. Thank you, Macash, for the Macash mining stream. Hell yeah. It's like a mechanic thing to buy old rust buckets and forge themselves their own little piss missile. Piss missiles. That's funny. But yeah, you like you buy like a cheap car and then renovate it a bit. A bit like you can do with houses. You can build onto them or something. And then increase the value of the house. I mean, the thing is with houses, they all go up in price regardless. Houses they always go up in price. They never like consistently go down. There's never a lot of deflation in houses. And when there is, it's usually because the economy is going to shit. But anyway. Cool rock went from 7 bill to 20 bill for no reason. I mean, it is a cool rock though. That is one of the skins that I would get. Oh wait, no, it's not cool rock. I'm after crying laughing emoji rock. Is it laughing? Yeah, that one. I love the crying laughing emoji rock, but I know that's like 100 billion coin skin. That skin is worth way more than me. Your father bought a rundown house and renovated it. You helped a bit. Hell yeah, man. How like building up houses is a good thing. I remember when I was younger, I say younger, I still probably think this. I feel like building a house is easier than it is. I mean, surely you just put up the walls and you put like the ceiling on and but the big but you got a house. I don't know, man. Actually, it's more that construction I think should be like fast than it is. But I don't know. With construction, I know there's a lot of like waiting around for things to appear. There's a lot of like designing and stuff that goes on in housing. I don't know, man. Housing is an interesting thing. Very interesting thing. I don't know. But that skin isn't #1 mining XP. Real and true. Sunglasses rock skin equals Mac. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Cooper says riching. I mean, Cooper is riching. Very rich. If you're American, you can just stack a fuck ton of paper and use a bit of glue and wait for the next hurricane to do it again. Oh dear. But yeah, that is like a thing with I mean I'm assuming it's not all American houses are made out of those materials, but with American houses there's a lot of it's not like brick and mortar. Brick and mortar. But hold on. Is it like wood It's like wooden plasterboard or something. I don't know. Anyway, American houses, it'd be like that. A wolf could blow an American house away. Oh no, not the what is that story? It's the three piglets, one of them. It's like my memory's gone, chat. The dementia is setting in, sorry. You know the story I'm talking about. That is definitely what Syntax Man's referencing though. How much a warden dies? Well, let's see. Um what does NEU think they're worth? NEU says that warden dies are worth 168 million on lowest bin, although the auction house price is apparently 125 million. So who knows? Who knows? I tell you what, I tell you who knows, the auction house. Warden die. Yeah, 168. I guess the 125 million is like the average house. Average house? Average price, I meant, not house. Anyway, you're a bit more fortunate your house is cardboard. Oh no. It just, my mind immediately went to like the Squidward and the cardboard thing. Oh no. Oh no. I need two more coal weight spots till I get Maniac again. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. How is coal weight doing? Am I still good? Am I still fourth? I'm still fourth. I could get third. I'm not that far away. Second is a bit far away. I need a good few thousand for that, and that's a good few hours of grinding to do that. I'm quite secure in my fourth, I think. Unless, obvious reasons, unless people grind. I need two more coal weight spots to get Maniac. That one. I think I missed some message. No, I think. Oh, he's renting it away and he probably tripled in value. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing is like houses always just go up in price. And it makes sense because everyone needs a place to live. And yeah. What mm, it's only it's not only certain price because land goes up in value a lot. That is a thing that happens. Um, I'm just saying, like, I'm just thinking, um, basically, if more people lived or started living in absolutely nowhere, in like in bumfuck nowhere, then in theory, it wouldn't be as expensive. And maybe if people like, worked more remote jobs and if everyone was a YouTuber, you just live wherever the fuck, right? You don't need to travel into work or anything. So you could just buy a house wherever it's cheapest in theory, or wherever it's cheapest to get the kind of house that you want to get. But then obviously with like locate, because a lot of house buying is location as well. Because as much as the house is important, where it is located is another thing. You need to buy a house where there's like food and shit. You can't just buy a house in, or you can't just like set up a house in the middle of the woods without like getting to society and then getting food. Anyway, that's a whole thing. Um, you heard Jake Paul and Tyson fight in 7 hours? Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. That was it's like a it's an in no. I'm about to say it's an interesting thing, and then like go into all the things about a Tyson and Jake Paul fight, but no, I'm not interested in boxing at all. But I don't know. It's yeah, that's happening. It's a thing that's happening. But isn't like Tyson the what? Isn't he like the best boxer of all time, or am I thinking of someone else? Or is he like one of the best boxers of all time? Or did he do a different sport and I'm just thinking of someone else? You're not scared of wind. Your German house should easily take most of it easily. Yeah. He's one of the best, but he is also pushing 60. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Surely if you're one of the best, or you've been one of the best, surely you're still like gonna just destroy most people, even if you know, you've retired a bit. Although I guess at 60 it's less a bit and it's more like you've been retired for a while. How long has he been retired for? When did Mike Tyson retire? In 2005. So he has been retired for almost 20 years. Or maybe it is pretty much 20 years. But apparently he's like also been training as well. You know, since he retired, he's not stopped like going to the gym and stuff or training and stuff like that. I don't I don't know. Boxing is not my thing. I I do not know these information. I am not a boxing enjoyer. Actually, hold on. A different thing that's interesting is happening, but it's happening in theory. It might happen on Monday, the 18th November. Actually, a week before my birthday. Flight Test 6. Can we give it up for Flight Test 6, chat? Also, hello, Skylar. I saw the Hello Frozen Blazed on a few minutes ago. I'm sorry I didn't I'm sorry I didn't respond until now. I like to chat. I like to rant about shit. And when I read a new message, it takes me out of the rant. But yeah, Flight Test 6, chat. Can we give it up for Flight Test 6? What are we thinking? What are we thonking? What are we thonking about Flight Test 6? Because I think with Flight Test 6, they're not going to catch the second stage yet. But they're basically going to do the exact same thing as Flight Test 5, from what I can tell. But they're going to do something else. I forget what it is. I don't know what you are talking about at all, by the way, Flight Test 6. Starship, SpaceX. The sixth flight test. Yeah, fucking can't speak. Sixth flight test of Starship. That is, yeah, that's happening in theory on Monday the 18th. My birthday in 2 weeks. Yours was yesterday? Oh, happy birthday yesterday. But yeah, my birthday is on the 25th, so my birthday is a week after that flight test is supposed to happen. But yeah, no, I got my birthday coming up, chat. It's going to be brilliant. I might not stream specifically on my birthday. But maybe the day after. I'm not sure. What is the 26th? I might I might stream on the 26th then, because my birthday's on the 25th. Might stream the day after. Or maybe if I'm not like doing anything at 8 p.m., because usually I stream at like 8 or 6. I like to just stream after dinner because it makes it, you know, it's a little bit, it's like uninterrupted time. If I've got dinner, then it's obviously interrupted. So it makes sense to stream before or after that. So yeah, you know, if I'm free at 8 p.m., which I may or may not be, then I will stream on my birthday. Hell yeah. Could a weekly homeless people battle royale for an apartment eventually fix homelessness? Um, hmm. Now, this is probably not like the greatest, it's definitely not the best way to fix homelessness. But why don't we just, you know, allow people like to, because the thing is like land everywhere is owned by someone, which is kind of annoying. Because this has probably never happened in, can we never like Minecraft this shit? People can't just like go out there and build their own houses by any means necessary. You know, you get some like axe or something, you chop down a tree, but actually build a house. Well, I say house. It'd be a bit more like a tent, you know. You know, primitive technology type shit, basically. I'd be kind of sick, man. I would live in the fucking tent house. I'd do it. I'd do a primitive technology. I'd make my own brick house. I mean, the problem is where do you live in between making your brick house, and that's that's a bit of a tricky one. But legalize making random brick houses, I guess. I don't know, man. Wait for the other part of the liver regrow and then do it again ASAP. Okay, you can't just farm your own liver for money. That seems a little bit weird. Just farming your own I don't know about that one. Seems a bit odd. In the meantime, you provide them with food and housing, you take the profits. Also, you force them to not drink so the liver has. Why we said that? Why? You can't just farm people's livers, man. Livers, you know, livers do grow back, but surely not like indefinitely. Surely there's not like a farm. It's a bit weird. Your message about livers get all to remove Lamau. I don't know. It's a bit weird. I like my tent idea better. I say tent, you know, like the primitive technology meme. Like my primitive technology thing better. Just allow people to build their own houses out of whatever they want. That'd be sick. I mean, why can't I go into the woods and make my own hovel? Make my own fucking thing. I don't know. It's a solid. Said Valve's like solid business model though. It's a bit weird though. You can't just harvest. Literally organ harvesting is said Valve's. You can't just harvest people's organs, said Val. It's not. It's not ethical. This is not the way that we solve things. Is through organ harvesting. Please no. Oh no. No, I think my I don't know. I'm very fond of my allow people to build uh method. Do we have other ideas about to fix homelessness in chat? There is one idea where we could, you know, build everyone a house and then put the homeless people in the houses, and therefore they're not homeless anymore. But that's quite expensive. Um, it's a very expensive way of doing it. But it would solve the problem, I'll tell you that. They wouldn't be homeless anymore because we would have built them houses. But that is a very expensive thing to build that many. I mean, how many homeless people even are there? How many homeless people in the UK? 300,000. That's a lot of houses, man. That's a lot of houses. I mean, that is also the first result on Google. Maybe it's not quite 300,000. Or maybe it's more than 300,000. I don't know. It's a solid business model, though. Alright, that one. Imagine how many people you could save by. Said what? We're not going down that route. I can't. Morally speaking, it's we're not going down the organ harvesting route. No. The chat. When the chat is wanting to harvest the organs. Uh, your wooden hut is definitely up to code. It's still standing after many years. You can always improve, you wouldn't, huh? You know, that's the thing. Do you have a plan where I can sell my kidney? I would like to have some extra money. No. Please, no. I'm gonna refrain from the organ harvesting discussion of chat. I'm just gonna, I don't know. I want to buy a garage and a car lift. That is pretty cool. Garage and a car lift. So you can, a garage is nice as well, because like, other than storing a car, you can have as like a little workshop. You know, put a lathe in there. Put a, put a, fucking vice and, you know, like saws and shit. Workshop in the garage, type B. OT has retracted his message. I was gonna read it, but no, he's just retracted it, man. Maybe he's rewriting it. Maybe he's rewriting his message. It was something about toxic friends, but I was on my rant about garage workshops. When I get my own place, I want to have I want to have a workshop somewhere. Although I feel like for a first place, like when you get your first place, you're not gonna have space for much more than just, you know, maybe a kitchen, maybe a bedroom, maybe you'd be able to separate those rooms. Isn't there like a thing like studio places where it's just literally one room? I don't know. Anyway, maybe I should start burning limestone house and see what the building crew on the plot think when a random house pops up. Hell yeah, man. You know what you can do in a garage workshop? Grow lots of weed, it's legal. It's not legal here, okay? You can't do that here. That is legal in the UK. Although it's probably not illegal in the US and Germany? I think Germany did something with that recently. Curious if you've ever experienced one, but I thought it'd be too much of a serious topic for a Macash mining stream. A toxic relationship or a toxic friend. There was well, a friend. There was a person I knew in secondary school that was a bit of a dickhead, but then I feel like, you know, there's always going to be someone that you think is a dickhead in life, but hey, I don't know. They legalized it in the 1st of April, I see. I did see like a news thing about that. But yeah, it is not legal here. And yeah, I don't think it will be legalized here. And it's an interesting one of like, oh, what is your opinion on of it? Like, oh, what is the Macash opinion on legalizing that? And my opinion is actually that it shouldn't be legal. But that's mainly for a selfish reason of I don't want to see shops of that around the place. Like, morally speaking, maybe it should be legal. But like very selfishly, I don't want it to be. You know, I wouldn't be that like unhappy if it was legalized though. It's just that like I kind of don't want to see stores of that around. And apparently it smells. Apparently. So I'm not pleased with that. I don't know, man. The amount of vape shops is bad enough. True. There's a lot of those really. There's a fucking too many, man. There's too many. And I think the government is going down the complete opposite way, which makes sense to be fair, considering we have public health. You know, like the NHS, the state, Actually, an interesting thing that some YouTube, actually Kraut, it was, I think. Um, Let me just see if that the name of the YouTube channel is correct. Yeah, it is. But he, in a video by him, he makes a very interesting point in that when you have a public health system, the state is then interested in the health of its citizens. So it makes sense, to be fair, even though, libertarian wise, I'm very much a allow people to do what they want type of thing. It's very much my thing. But it kind of makes sense when the state is responsible for, like, a little bit responsible for your health when, there's a public health service and all that sort of thing. It makes sense that the state wants to have an interest in your health, and therefore if you're smoking, it kind of financially impacts everyone because, you know, you require more for the health service and etc etc, that sort of thing, right? So the state is interested in your health, and therefore they don't want you to smoke because it's bad for your health. So even though, like, freedom wise, I like my freedom, but it kind of makes sense. I don't know. Is that what are we thinking of that opinion, chat? Or like, because that's the thing that I think is still happening, that they're going to ban cigarettes in the UK. Over time, of course, they're basically increasing the age of when you can have them by a year every year until they're basically illegal. Is that opinion, like, what are we thinking of that opinion, chat? Let's see. Getting more and more scared to go in your garage. Yeah, wait. You're getting more and more scared to go in your garage. You still haven't moved your beer bottle, concentrated sulfuric. I never know whether those, like. I mean, I'm pretty sure you aren't being particularly serious with the chemistry stuff when you do say it, but there's a part of me that thinks you are sometimes a little bit serious with it sometimes. Oh dear. You got to be careful with your chemicals though sometimes. You're doing chemistry. Um, Either way, I mean, W hops don't exist here. Either it's illegal to sell, but growing and smoking is legal. Also, there's some restrictions where and when to smoke. Yes, legalize cocaine, fentanyl, heroin, please let people do what they want. I mean, yeah, it's like I like my libertarian stance. I like my allowing people to do what they want. But then, for the NHS type of thing, we kind of have an interest in public health. But there you go. Sedwell says nice. I'm assuming. I'm going to assume that's nice as opposed to Nick. But I don't know. But hello, Natal Car. Welcome to me mining and rambling about things. Had some interesting topics with this stream. I'm glad we got off of one topic though. That was follow up to the big chunk of message is dehort from nicotine. Eh? Oh, it's short. Oh, short form of nicotine. Ah, I see, I see. Your favorite chemistry thing is flame testing, especially with lithium and potassium. I mean, with lithium potassium, it's like the most classic thing you do with that is you put it in water and watch it explode. And that's always fun, you put it in water, you watch it explode, and then bada bing, bada boom, you have a good chemistry lesson. The best chemistry lesson is always the one where you explode the bit of sodium in water. But it's always the teacher that, why can't I have my own sodium and explode it in water? Why can't I do that, eh? I want to have my own fucking sodium in water. Not as cool as the lilac crimson frame. True. Tis a nice flame. But hello, Ace Jr. in Twitch chat. Hello, I was doing some Crystal Hollows Mithril for fun yesterday. Nice. Were you doing it in like the spot that I was doing it before I did MFM? Or were you doing a different area of Crystal Hollows Mithril? You remember in, you think, seventh grade, your classmates took the chalks and made this, like, powder thingy of it and pretended it's cocaine. Yes. You get any, like, white powder and just, yeah. You do the same thing with, like, sawdust in DT. You get a bit of sawdust and it's like, I don't know, Hosh Lucas spot? I don't know where Hosh Lucas spot is for Crystal Hollows Mithril. Arval Crystal Hollows Mithril? Hold on a minute. Let me just show you where the only place I know Crystal Hollows Mithril is done. Because I always did it. Although now that I'm saying this, they have changed the Crystal Hollow since then. And I mean, unfortunately, that has been generated into. I don't know whether it's going to be generated into every time now. So let's see. I mean, 2 for 2. I didn't even think that Mines of Divans spawned in this area, but fair enough. Let's try this again. Hold on a minute. I want to try again and again until I get one that isn't gemmed into. I have a feeling that it's just always going to be gemmed into. Oh no, it's fine. But yeah, this is the Crystal Hollows Mithril spot that I always have gone to and that I know. It's either this or MFM for me. You either do Crystal Hollows Mithril here, and I feel like I've forgotten the route by now. But there should be a mithril bit under here. Yeah, there is. And then you go in there and then down a little bit, and then down there's some mithril, and you come up through here, and then you start the cycle again. This is the area I've always done Crystal Hollows Mithril, and I don't know any other area for it. But yeah. You kind of want to make a lot of sodium metal, but you need to make the equipment for it. See, Syntax Man didn't answer my question on whether he is serious with the chemistry stuff or not. I'm curious, man. I want to know. Is he a chemistry enjoyer, or is he not? In the 5th grade, we were getting introduced to the table burners, whatever the fuck they're called. And you got burned by a glowing hot paperclip by your idiot of a classmate. Shit. That's just not good, man. You got burned by a classmate. Yeah, that message doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. No, that makes sense. It's fine. You've unfortunately been fishing recently. That's very unfortunate, man. Why are you fishing? Made you quit skyblock? Well, I'm not surprised. Doing a week of fishing? I mean, that's going to make anyone quit skyblock. I mean, it's ironic. In Raft, there's a lot of fishing. But we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. I haven't been fishing a lot in Raft. I've mainly been like building things, but it's a really good way for me to get food because I just get a shit ton of wood and palm leaves and turn the palm leaves into rope, and you basically turn that wood and then rope and then into the base tier of fishing rod, and then you just fish off of the renewable resource that is the wood and palm leaves you get from the item collection nets and stuff. So basically you get free food from the item collection nets. It's quite nice. You also actually get potato and beets from them as well, which you can use to make a soup, which gives you a shit ton of food, or you can just cook them and eat them directly, which isn't as good, but it's also another source of food that you get from the nets. But the nets are basically everything, man. It's just an AFK for me to get stuff, especially scrap. That's how I got all the scrap as of recent. Like scrap used to be a hard thing for me to get because either you get it from like mining at the bottom of islands, which is an annoying thing to do. You have to like go to the bottom and get your a hook and fucking mine out shit, which is just effort, really. I can't be bothered. It's just annoying to do because you have to manage your oxygen. Your tools have no durability. You have no oxygen. You basically have to spend all your time going up to get oxygen, going down to get to do a tiny bit of extraction. It's just It's a pain in the ass. So yeah, it's kind of nice that you can get scrap from. You don't get a lot of scrap, but I increased the amount of item collection nets I had by 5 times, I think. And I just get a shit ton of scrap now from that, and it's all good. It's all good, chat. It's all good. I can't wait until I can show you the raft though. It's gonna be sick. The raft is looking really nice. Like I've done the front section of the raft now. I've got a lot of space for things to, or I've got a lot of room space to do stuff with, and I've got more room space than I know what to do with, or at least that I've planned to do with. I'm sure I can figure out something for those rooms to do, but at the moment there's a bunch of space in there that I need to think of a way to use it. Or maybe I don't know, maybe there's something else I can do, but regardless, it's coming along, chat. I can't wait until the raft is done. Because once the raft's done, I can actually like tour it and show people, and then people can have their ideas of how I can improve the raft, and then I'll get an even better raft. It'd be great. But either way, let me carry on reading chat again. My teacher in primary school slipped on chalk powder, and we didn't see her for 2 months. Well, that is not great. New form of macro check. What the fuck? What was floating doing? If it's what he usually does, it's either gems or blaze. So if there's a macro check for gems or blaze, then that would be interesting. It's a bit up and left from Mithril Deposit's entrance, about as close to Nucleus as that spot there. Okay, so Mithril Deposits. Guild General? Ooh, okay. I'm gonna be interested to see what's going on in Guild General then. So Mithril Deposits, I'm pretty sure is over here, right? Yeah. So a bit up and left from Mithril Deposits entrance. Is it like this area? Like Mithril there. Is it this area? Because if it is, then it's quite close. I don't know why Sedvar said my pregnant E. Not sure what that one is. Oh, maybe I should read the actual full-on message. You're learning more theory now for Olympiads and such, but I'm getting some chemistry equipment soon, probably. That's pretty sick. Oh yeah, man. Anyways, your pregnant teacher once went out of your classroom crying, chaotic as fuck class. Damn. Basically told us if she has a miscarriage, it's outfold. It's outfold. She went parent time for 2 weeks after that. That does not sound good, my guy. It does not sound good. By the way, you're a school dropout. Cool, right? I mean, school dropout, fair enough, but when? When did you drop out? Oh, your fault. It's uh it's your fault she went parent time for 2 weeks after that. Damn. Can't type stupid. Dear. But that's not great. That's not great for the teacher. There's a lot of times where the class, like the teacher is just not in control of the class. The class is just in control of the teacher. There's been times where that's happened. Actually, I think I've told this before. I'm not sure if I have, but it's a funny thing. So in year 8, so it'd be year 8 for me. I don't know what that is in American. Grade 9, maybe. I can't remember what it is. Um, you'll have to like search it up. But year 8, secondary school, I had a lesson where it's probably not that interesting of a story, but basically, I can't remember. I think it was either maths or something else. But we just kept in a usual lesson, the teacher will give you stuff to do, and you'll have to do that stuff, or maybe you'll get homework or whatever. But one of the things with this class, for some, for some reason specifically this class in this period in this lesson, where as long as we kept on asking the teacher questions, he wouldn't set us any work or any like homework or something, or he would do it a lot more rarely. And I don't know whether it was on purpose or not by the class. I think it was. I can't remember whether it was or not. But we just kept on asking him questions, and he would just like he'd just answer them and all that sort of thing. But we just like kept on asking questions and that shit, and it was brilliant because we didn't get any work for that class. We could just stay there, and as long as someone asked a question, we wouldn't have any work set. It was brilliant. It was amazing. A little bit of a life hack. Maybe that might work. It probably won't work for most people, but there was that one teacher in that one lesson in that one class where it worked every single time, and I loved it. It was brilliant. It was amazing. And a second thing, right? This wasn't the exact same thing, but we had a history lesson. This may have been year seven, so like really early on in secondary school, either year seven or year eight. Um, we'd have this history lesson, and it was with the headmaster. Headmaster at the time was like really cool. It was a really cool headmaster. It wasn't like one of those headmasters where it's like, oh yes, fear me, students. No, he was like, pretty cool headmaster. Um, but yeah, basically he would. It was a history lesson, so we'd talk about medieval battles of like England, I think, and maybe some French ones or something. I don't know, basically like European medieval battles, and he'd just talk about them as like what happened in them. It wouldn't set us any. I don't think he would set us any like actual homework or anything. But like, the entire lesson was just him talking about medieval battles and what happened in them, and it was so fucking cool, man. I loved it because it was basically it's like the perfect thing. There's not any work you had to do. You just sat there and then listened to him rambling on about the battles, and it was sick. It was sick, man. I loved it. It was great. That was my it was one of my favorite uh lessons. Not that like not that I liked it for the history, it's just, you know, I didn't have any work. It was sick. You fuck with Greg's? I've never been to a Greg's on sec. I know it's like it's sort of revoking my British card by saying that, but I've never been to a Greg's. Maybe I should go to a Greg's just to experience it, the Greg's experience. But no, I have not. I've not been to a Greg's. Um, I think I've only been to like a Burger King once as well. I've been to McDonald's a few times though. Try to limit the amount of McDonald's you have because McDonald's isn't great for you. But I've been to McDonald's a lot, but uh, Burger King like once ever. You never had Greg's either? Yeah, I've never had Greg's, man. You gotta try a cheeky sausage roll, maybe. It doesn't sound that great though. It doesn't sound like, as good as like the nuggies from McDonald's. That's what I'd get from McDonald's, man. The nuggets, they're nice. You gotta get the nugs, man. I've like rarely had a burger from McDonald's. I mainly go for the nugs and chips. But yeah, let me read some of Sedwell's messages because he's put a bunch in the chat that I haven't read. in Germany, highest normal school education is Abbey, and it's 13 years. I left on year 12, so I still have basically finished school technically. Ah, let's see. School I'm at has zero racism and sexism policy. Might be fucked, gang. Eh? I don't think that means you can be racist or sexist, though. I don't think that's how that works. Not the school, the workplace. The fuck is wrong with me? I think the wrinkly jelly substance in my brain is is turning smooth slowly. I don't know, man. Sometimes when I read stuff, it feels on stream at least it feels the same because my brain during stream just is not the same. It's not the same, man. I swear. I don't know what happens to my brain during a stream. Yeah, it's different tier of process slop. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Like, the processed slop, it does taste well. It does taste good. Like the nuggies, man, from McDonald's. Guaranteed those are processed as fuck, but they taste so good, man. They taste so good. The nuggies with some ketchup, and chips as well. It's fucking great. It's fucking good. One of my school history teachers gives crazy amounts of work and goes drinking with students. What the fuck? The other one just yaps the entire class and could be prescribed as sleep medication. But that's one of the good ones though. If they just talk the entire lesson about like some fucking historical battle or something, that's like basically watching a YouTube video. You've got a fucking YouTube video as a teacher in as a lesson. That's fucking sick. Imagine like a lesson in school is literally just watching a fucking YouTube video on some certain topic. It sounds like a good idea because sometimes in lessons the teacher will put on a video, and that's just fucking sick. You get on the fucking projector, put on some video, and it's just fucking perfect. It's amazing. It's brilliant, chat. It's like those are the best lessons, at least experience wise. And you're like, hell yeah, love me a video, hate me doing actual work. Like, sure, maybe you learn more from actually doing work, sure, but the videos are always a much more pleasant experience. I'm sure everyone would prefer a video than actually doing work. You're slowly losing inventory space due to the amount of dark cacao truffles I need to evolve. Yeah, that is a bit of a pain. I've done what Hush Lucas has said he does with this. You just buy the syringe whenever you get 10 mil. I am currently 160 bill into the milestones for the shop. Although maybe I should save up chocolate for the new tower that's coming in this. What do you guys think? Probably would be a good idea. Yeah, the history teacher also married his ex-student. I'm glad I got the sleeping lesson teacher. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Student-teacher relations should be, just student-teacher and not anything else. Um, yeah, earlier that one. Your last class teacher also went drinking with us. We invited him to birthday parties. What the hell? He graduated. Oh, congratulated you to your birthday yesterday from WhatsApp and told. Oh, and you can call him by your first name. I see. Yeah, I definitely didn't have that close of a relations relate. Yeah, definitely didn't have that close of a relationship with any of my teachers. And I think when you like get older and like get into like the later years, like if you're in year 11, 12, 13, around those years, it kind of makes a little bit more sense. Um, I think one of my friends probably has or like talks to some of the teachers sometimes. I don't. I just pieced out of secondary school. Zero relations. Zero relations with. I mean, I'd still say like hi, and so it's not like I'm like actively hostile against the teachers at all. But I don't like go back or anything. I don't go back and say hi. You got 15 of them. So you're like up to here. You have zero space, man. You're up to here with truffles. Mad. And then you've got like here to here in inventory space. Well, depending on your hotbar, of course. Oh wait, no, here to here, because you might not have these. But yeah, I don't know, man. Secondary school is a very interesting time. An interesting time and a very good time, because during secondary school, right, you can start loads of different things. It's where you might begin to, learn a second language. Although you could also do that during primary school as well. I did learn a bit of French in primary school, not that any of it stuck. Same with secondary school. Had us doing French, German, and Spanish. I have retained none of it. And this is also why I think they should just allow you to choose what subjects you want to learn earlier. I mean, maybe this is more of a me thing. I already knew what I wanted to know when I was in year 7. I knew I wanted to do programming things. I knew I wanted to do design technology, which is like, your practical sort of woodworking, metalworking, that sort of type thing, right? I knew I wanted to do those things in like year 7, but they're not gonna give you the level of they're not gonna give you the level of choice to say, oh, you can choose these subjects. No, they give you the subjects that you're gonna learn. I just think it'd be very cool if, a lot earlier you can choose pretty much exactly what you want to do. Because I did not want to learn French, German, or Spanish. I wanted to learn Italian. And I say I wanted to. I still want to learn Italian. And, I've still got my Duolingo streak going, chat. Let me check my Duolingo. I want to see how long my Duolingo streak is going. I'm not really taking learning Italian that seriously, though, but I have been doing Duolingo for almost a year now, so that's pretty sick. I'm not really expecting much from doing Duolingo, just the passive learning, I guess, is kind of nice. I'm on 342, chat. 342 streak of Duolingo. Next year you'll have 17, etc. Jesus. 17 slots filled with truffles. You got into Instagram Reels because apparently memes are better there. But it went from funny to fatal car crashes and open fractures and just slurs in less than 24 hours. What the fuck? I don't know how the fuck that happens, man, but fair enough. Yeah, I'm not into Instagram either. Like the things that I use, chat. I use YouTube, Twitch, Reddit sometimes, and Twitter sometimes. And I don't comment or I don't post anything on Twitter. I don't comment anything on Twitter. I, for some reason, scroll sometimes, and I don't even know why I scroll on Twitter. In fact, I should probably stop scrolling on Twitter because there's just nothing of value on Twitter sometimes. Reddit, I think a lot of people with Reddit are like, oh, it's an echo chamber. Well, that's kind of the point of Reddit, is to have an echo chamber on a certain subject. I don't think it's a great idea for someone to go to Reddit for political opinions. That would be a very bad idea, I think. But that being said, if there's some like thing that you want to go for Reddit for, like say, oh, what, take the metalworking example before. I feel like the metalworking subreddit, because guaranteed there probably is a fucking metalworking subreddit. There's probably some good information on the metalworking subreddit, if there is one. That's one thing that I think that Reddit is actually good for, is just, having a community for something. And just, centralizing information in a subreddit. Hey, how's the stream? It is good, Mr. Bird. It is good. Tis very good. If you're wondering who I may be talking to as well, I'm streaming to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Maybe I should have the combined chat on screen again. I think I remember now the reason that I don't have it on yeah, the combined chat is because when I had that it made my mouse go invisible. Maybe I should try it again though. Maybe that won't happen anymore. But I remember that was the thing that happened, and I'm not gonna have my mouse go invisible again. That's a pain in the ass. Your school offers French, German, and Spanish. You chose French. Yeah. Well, for my school, I had like you had to do French, German, and Spanish in like the first year. You had to do all three because they wanted you to like experience all of the fucking languages so that you could make a decision, which is a bit silly because like, I wanted to do Italian. Should have done Spanish similar to Italian though. Well, I did drop German in the first year. You go on to do two languages in the second year. Um, but I I just couldn't be bothered because it wasn't like yes, Spanish is similar to Italian, and it's probably the most similar language to Italian, probably. I mean, maybe that's wrong, but um, even still, it's not. It is Spanish, maybe similar, but it's not Italian, so it's not really the same. If it was actually Italian, I would have cared a little bit more and actually wanted to learn stuff. Spanish, not the same, especially the teacher as well. The teacher was good in the beginning, but then it ended up not being good. Studying English, Russian, and French at the same time is definitely an experience. That is, yeah. Those are very different languages to each other. At least with like French, Spanish, and German, it's not as wide as Russian and English together. I think Russian's a quite different language, isn't it? So one of the apparently, I remember online I saw somewhere about like, oh, one of the hardest languages to learn is an English native is Japanese or something. Or maybe there's something else I can't remember, but it was Japanese was like high in that list. But actually, I'm doing okay-ish, I think, on the Italian thing. I say okay-ish because I've not really put in any effort, and I'm kind of getting some bits. It's coming a lot more natural to put to put the color after the word. It's the order of words does fuck with you a little bit sometimes, but that's it's a very early thing that you just have to get over. It's not particularly hard to get over, to be fair, but yeah. Anyways, for us, it's first year French, then French, Spanish, or German, same year after. Then you go down to one or none. Ah, well, that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be really cool if secondary schools allowed you to because I think primary school is generally fine. I think it makes sense for primary school to be as broad as possible. But I think maybe like beginning secondary school, you can add in a little bit more of, and to be fair, my school did in secondary school did have a little bit more of a choice in things. But I think it should be even earlier, to be fair. Like, I think year seven, you should be able to have as much choice as I had at like year 10 or something. Like if you had as much choice for what you'd learn as that, that'd be much better. And it's not like I had that much choice at year 10, like GCSE wise. Like you can choose not to do certain things like drama or whatever, but you still have to do the fundies. You gotta have fundies, chat. You gotta have the fundies of English and maths and other things. And you will have subjects that you didn't necessarily want but are better than drama. You know, for example. Like I chose geography over drama, and I think that, you know, it's like an understandable choice, I think. I am not a musician, so I'm not going to choose music. You have the potential for ASMR voice. Well, thank you, I think. I think, I think ASMR voice is good, right? I don't know. Study, I read that one. Never mind. I was the only person in your... Wait, you were the only person in your year that wanted to do German, and they dropped it as a subject? Oh, that's unfortunate. As a pain. I think with Italian, I probably could have, like... if I talked to the school... I think there's some things... Like, you can talk to schools, and they can be like, oh, you know what? We can give you an Italian tutor if you want to learn Italian. Like, you can learn things at school. Like, they can... I think schools can, like, offer tutors for things, I think. Because I think I saw, like, a guy at school have an Italian tutor, and, like, they came into school and shit, and they did lessons for Italian. Why I didn't just immediately think, oh, I should do that. I mean, I think I did, but I just didn't have the confidence to go to, like, someone, or maybe I just didn't care. I don't know. I don't know. I should have absolutely said something along the lines of, hey, can I learn Italian? It was probably because I was learning, like, French and Spanish at the time as well. I was like, ah, I can't be fucked. Can he be fucked, man? I can't be bothered. If I was learning French and Spanish at that time, I think it'd probably make a lot more sense that I didn't say, "Oh, can I learn Italian as well?" Especially if I'm not doing good in French and Spanish at the time, then they would definitely say like, "Oh, you can't have an Italian tutor as well. Like you're supposed to be learning French and Spanish. What the fuck are you doing?" Guaranteed that's probably what would happen. Anyway, that aside, dropping German is crazy. Think about what I've done for the English language. Been learning it for over 10 years now. I mean, English is very is one nice thing about your mother tongue, your native language being the language of the world, is you don't need to learn any other language if you don't want to. You can just not if you really want to. It's it's kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. It is kind of nice. German's a fire language. German's not a bad language to learn though. German's a good language. It's a funny language as well because doesn't it always sound like angry? People always say anything said in German just sounds angry. What do we think about that one, chat? Because there's memes on it. It's kind of true, kind of factual. You started learning English at 6 or 7. Fair enough. It doesn't always sound angry. Uh, it doesn't always sound angry. There's a lot of times where it does. It seems angry, man. It seems angry. There's memes though, like you not seen the video where it's like ambulance in German and like butterfly in German as well. I don't know. I'd bring up the video, but I'm here to mine. Maybe when I speak German, I do it more angry on purpose. I don't. Although maybe I would. I'm not gonna lie, maybe I would. Do you want 8 mil or double it and give it to the next person? Double it and give it to the next person. Absolutely. Krankenwagen, exactly. The Krankenwagen and the Schmetterling. It's a good video if you haven't seen it. It's where it's like German versus other languages. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that one. Hold on. I'm putting that in Google Translate though. Hold on. This is the time for Google Translate. What have you said to me? Battleship cannon? No way. Cyberbullying is crazy. This is not cyberbullying, man. This is not. Personally, I disagree. Uh, uh, sh should I? Hmm. I'm gonna butcher that if I try to pronounce, so I'm gonna not. I'm going to I'm gonna very much so butcher that. And it's not gonna sound good if I try to pronounce it. It's not gonna sound great. But no, the German language is cool. It's pretty sick. French, on the other hand, can't be learning French, man. Can't be doing that. Well, no, you're not going to butcher it when you pronounce it, but I probably would. I can probably pronounce that one, but what does that mean? Hold on. Where is Google Translate? Squirrel. Ooh. Ike. Eichhornchen.
Eichhörnchen.
Eichhornchen is sort of what Google Translate said when I did the listen thing. Eichhornchen? That's probably one of those things where if you mispronounce it, you just say like penis or something. I don't know, man. I can't. What are some other German words that look terrifying? I don't know. Don't really know that many German words, I don't think. What German words do I know? Hmm. I can't really think of any interesting German words I know. I mean, from playing Heroes and Generals, I know what a Panzerfaust is. Why? I know that it's a rocket launcher. Don't know what it specifically means. Trying to use brain cells right now. Yeah. The only reason you learn French and Russian is to know your enemy better. Jesus Christ, syntax, man. He's going to war. Jeez. Okay. Let's put this one into Google Translate. What does this one mean? At some point, he's going to put some. Oh, fireworks. Feuerwerkskörper?
Feuerwerkskörper.
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 Yeah, Google Translate is not helping me on the pronunciation of that one. I'm gonna, I'm gonna end up saying something I shouldn't. It's gonna happen, chat. I'm gonna say something I shouldn't say. It's the umlauts. I think it's umlaut. Hold on. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. It is. Tis the umlauts on the A and O and U. I can't do it. Y'all ain't even got the O with a squiggly. Hold on. I'm gonna have to Google the O with a squiggly. The Romanga, the Roma, the Romagnon language. O with a squiggly is used in some proposed orthographies to represent something soap. What? Soap? To this day, a unified standardization has not been established. In Estonian, it is the 27th letter of the alphabet between W and A with an umlaut. And it represents a vowel characteristic of Estonian, the unrounded back vowel, whatever that is, which may close mid back, close back, or close mid central. Thank you, Wikipedia. Very cool. Is there like a pronunciation of it though? Wikipedia does not have a pronunciation. Oh no, said I was trying to get me to say a bunch of German words now. Oh no. Oh no. I know the end bit of that is shaft. Probably not pronounced that way, but let's see. Google Translate, what have you got for me? What does it mean? 3F in a row. Steamship company. Dampfschiff are. Ooh. Hmm. Why is there a fart in the middle of it?
Dampfschifffahrtsgesellschaft.
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 Gesellschaft. I'm definitely saying some weird shit. I'm guaranteed gonna be. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be as concerned. Like, Google Translate's not gonna lie to me. But I think for my own safety, I'm not gonna be. I don't want to pronounce any more words that I don't know what they mean. I'm concerned now. I'm getting a little bit more concerned. You can make an entire sentence in Estonian with just vowels. Ah, that's pretty cool. Just the A, E, I, O, and U. And actually, I remember a thing from school. It was something about like why. Like, why was a bit contentious or something. Why is considered to be a vowel if the word has no other vowel? Which is a bit weird. Yeah, like why is just a little bit of a weird one. Now you just sound like you had a stroke, but that's all right. Yeah, that's fine. It makes sense. Dear. I'm sure it'd be quite funny for like the other side of it. Like, someone trying to pronounce words in your language where they don't know how to pronounce it. All good though. I'm stocking up on bits though, Chang. I'm gonna have a lot of bits. I'm gonna have millions of bits just on me. And then I'm gonna have a massive struggle trying to sell them. But I'll have a lot of bits. That'll be the case. Ooh, wait, hold on. At some point, I probably should buy cookies because they're going to reach like a lowish point and then start going up again. Because I think that's just the thing with booster cookies. I feel like they'll just keep on going up in price. Probably with inflation. I don't know. Just feel like that's the case. Um, but yeah. Also, actually, another interesting thing that has happened is I got Helldivers recently, so that's pretty cool. Been playing a little bit of Helldivers with the boys. It's pretty sick. Um, I am very much a boomer with FPS games. I am fucking so bad at those games, chat. It is unbelievable how bad I am at FPS games. Like I'm I am very bad at those games. But you know what? The more I play them, in theory, the better I become. And now that I think, well, I say now that I think about it, Minecraft is kind of an FPS game. If you think, it's first person. It's not a shooter, but it is first person. Arabic languages are a violation of what vocal cord. I don't know about that one, man. You don't know your brain don't want no more. It's bedtime for you. Ah, I see. Good night, said well. Unless he's just saying that he should go to bed and he's not going to bed yet. I don't know. I should I should end stream soon though, because I need to do some stuff. But I kind of want to have the stream to be at least 2 hours long. Oh, thank you for the €5, man. It's very nice of you. It's very nice of you. I will update your thingy again. But thank you so much. 1826 euros. Thank you so much, Sedbaz. It's very, very nice of you, man. It's very generous. 1826. It's a lot, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the euros. But yeah. What was I doing? Do I continue mining? I don't know what I do. I mean, I'm gonna yeah. If I need to stream for another 20 minutes, or if I want to stream for another 20 minutes, then it makes sense to do mining because I can just sort of stop at any time. That is actually just such a nice thing about glacial tunnels is that I can just stop whenever, and it's not like I'm losing a thing that I've had to spend a lot of time um doing, sort of thing. How many Donkey Kong coins has Nivan donated? He donated a lot, man. 1,100. That is like, hold on, how much is that now? Because surely it's not as much. Surely it's not what I think it is it? It is. He's donated over £100. That's actually insane. £100, chat. That's like it's like a third of the amount of money the channel has made, I think. At all. Obviously, YouTube takes a good bit of super chats, so YouTube takes a third, and then yeah. Well, yeah, I think it's just that. I think YouTube takes. I think it's either a third or 30%. It's one of those. But yeah. Watch me overtake that dude. Oh my. I mean, if you did, that'd be very, very generous of you, man. At some point, not now. Yeah, I was about to say, like, it's a lot of money to spend. A lot of money to spend in super chats. But yeah, Navan was a very generous person. I think he donated like sort of like the equivalent of £5 every stream. And I was doing like daily streams at one point. It was a little a little much. It's quite a lot. Financially it was kind of sick. Financially wise, I was booling. £5 like well yeah, it was like £5 a stream. I should get double amount because of Christmas money. Ooh, the Christmas funds. It is coming up to Christmas time. My birthday's like exactly a month before Christmas. So once my birthday happens, then there's a month gap. Then it's Christmas. It's also why when people start celebrating Christmas or start to like do Christmas stuff in November, I'm like, can we chill, please? Can we like wait? I think it makes perfect sense to start like Christmas stuff around the 1st of December. Although maybe you need to get your Christmas tree before then. I forget when you get the Christmas tree. You get it at some point, but you know, you don't get it. I don't know. You get it at some point. You have to like, you have to get it a few weeks before Christmas, or maybe it's I forget. I don't know. Christmas trees are happening at some point. Do you lot get trees for Christmas, or do you get like a fake tree, or do you get no tree at all? What do you guys do? Are you tree getters for Christmas? I wonder how many people like have a tree for Christmas. Because I'm just saying it'd be very economical to have like a plastic tree that you just, you know, repurpose every year. It wouldn't be as good, but it'd certainly be a lot less like messy. Because trees just, you know, trees like drop all their needles once they're dying, and then you have to like get rid of the tree somehow. Be kind of good bonfire material, kind of good for the 5th of November. But then obviously you'd have to wait a whole fucking year for that, so that would be a little bit. Yeah, you need like wood storage for that, and whether you have wood storage in your house is another thing. There, your mother buys a tree and decorates it, just for your monkey cat to destroy half the decoration and knock it down every other year. Damn. Your cat? Your cat destroys the tree? Damn. Tis yeah. It's nice to have a tree though. You know, put your presents around the base of the tree. Christmas Day, you get to fucking, you know, get to open prezzies. Kind of sick. We'll be looking forward to that in a few weeks, a month and a bit. You know what would be kind of cool though? Because I like the day after Christmas is Boxing Day. So you know what would be cool? A Smash tournament that was held on Boxing Day. Eh? It makes sense, right? It's Boxing Day, and it'd be boxing. Although it wouldn't be boxing, it'd be Smash, but you get what I mean, right? A fighting game tournament on Boxing Day. It makes sense. It makes sense. More people should do that. Tournament organizers should do that. Or maybe they want to have a Christmas break. maybe maybe that's what they want. But I'm just saying it would make sense. It'd be kind of cool. People would probably be off because it's Christmas time, and they'd be able to like come to a tournament. I think it'd be cool. Boxing Day for boxing games. But yeah, I really want to go to like my local Smash tournament. I really do. But it's like an hour away, and uh, I don't know. I can't be bothered. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily that I can't be bothered. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I want to do it, but then I also is like, it's a new thing, man. It's a new thing. Scary. Go to my local Smash tournament and get O2 like people usually do. But you know, it makes sense. I play Kirby. It's not like Kirby does that well in tournaments. But there are some Kirbys that do, you know. There are Kirbys that do quite well in Smash. Like, Kirby's not the worst character in the game. He may not be good, but he's not the worst. So Shouldn't be that disadvantaged by that. What do you think of the new pet skin? Which pet skin's that? What? Smash skin? Smash skin? Oh, fucking got Smash on the mind. Fairy Slime Spirit. It's an interesting skin. Right click to preview. Fairy Slime Spirit. I actually don't have a I don't have a spirit pet. Am I being stupid? Is there a spirit pet? There is a spirit pet. Yeah. Yeah. For some reason I thought it might be called the ghost pet. I don't know. Anyway, I don't have a spirit pet because I know there's some weird shit with the spirit pet where it auto equips itself and fucks with you somehow, and I don't want to deal with that. Although maybe they fixed that, or maybe that's a thing that only happens in dungeons, and I should get spirit pet for pet score and all that sort of thing. Maybe I should do that. I don't know. You haven't played the game in ages. Smash is a good game, man. Smash is a good game. Smash Ultimate is fun, in my opinion. Although realistically, I think before I enter like an in-person tournament, well, it's not like a thing that I really should do, but I think I probably should do some like more online tournaments. That would probably be a good idea. It also equips when you die in dungeons and leave without being revived. Yeah, that's kind of an annoying thing. I feel like they should just make that pet rule as opposed to a thing with the spirit pet. I feel like people just complain about that. Also, what if you don't want your spirit pet to auto-equip? I don't know. Anyway, how are you doing? What's your equipment? My equipment is a Pendant of the Divan, Sapphire Cloak, a Jade Belt, and Dwarven Hand Warmers. That is my equipment. All the best mining stuff, as usual. Mining, maxing. Okay, I've yapped almost more than you. Good night, Macash. Good night. Buonanotte? Is that? Hold on. Have I cooked here? Have I done the Italian properly? I'm pretty sure it's buonanotte. Let's see. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I said the most basic Italian shit. Let's fucking go. But yeah, good night, man. Dang you, Rich. Did you drop your locket? Yes. Well, not this locket. The locket I dropped, I sold. I bought this before I dropped my locket. But I kind of wanted to drop a locket anyway, so, you know. Yes and no, I guess. Yes and no. So this one's not really mine, but I sold the one that I got. Yeah, good night, said Val. Umber. Can I get the Umber? There we go, I was about to say. Can I get the Umber commission done before I join the mine shaft? Let's go. Let's fucking go. I'm gaming. I also finally ran out of those keys. Finally. Not that I can't really tell whether it was worth it or not. I don't know if I should carry on doing those keys. I have got it a little bit in my head to like maybe go to the umber corpses and try and open them. So it's not like full on muscle memory now, but it's like a little bit of a consideration in there. But yeah, can you put ancient on my boots, my chance after the mine shaft? No. No, I can't, because I need to end stream, because I need to, there's a thing I need to do. This is the final mine shaft of the stream. So, sorry about that, but I need to go. But yeah, this is, as I was going to say, like, this is the final mine shaft of the stream. I got to go and do a thing. But I did say I wanted like the stream to be roughly 2 hours long, so it has roughly been that. It's like 5 minutes away, but you know, I gotta do the thing. So thank you all for watching the stream. Remember to like the stream and subscribe and follow on Twitch and all that sort of thing. And yes, I will be streaming again at some point. I don't know when the fuck I'm going to stream. I probably said last stream that I'd stream tomorrow, and then I didn't. Although I don't think I did. I think last stream I said something like, "Oh, I might not be streaming daily anymore." It turned from daily to like, "Oh, I might go back to once a week again." We'll see. I don't know when I'll next stream, but you know when you can find, you know, yeah, I can, how you can tell when I'll stream next by subscribing. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.